Champions League Club Brugge vs Aston Villa prediction, team news, lineups preview. After storming through their first three fixtures, Champions League leaders Aston Villa aim to extend a perfect start when they visit Club Brugge on Wednesday. Jan Bredal Stadion will host the team's first meeting, with Villa topping the table on maximum points and the Belgian champions languishing outside the playoff places. Match preview. One of only two teams to pick up 9 points so far, alongside Premier League rivals Liverpool, Aston Villa's start is all the more remarkable due to being one of 5 clubs making their Champions League debut. Since the European Cup was radically remodeled by UEFA in the early 1990s, only 3 sides have won their first 4 matches: AC Milan in 1993, Paris Saint-Germain in 1994 and Juventus in 1995. While none did so with a clean sheet on each occasion. Unai Emery's men could achieve that feat, as they are yet to concede a goal after defeating Young Boys 3-0 in their opener, before memorably beating Bayern Munich 1-0 at Villa Park, and then claiming a relatively comfortable victory last time out. Second-half strikes from captain John McGinn and red-hot striker Johan Duran secured a 2-0 success against Bologna in Birmingham. As Emery's long-standing mastery of European football continued. Results on the domestic scene have recently dipped, though, as Sunday's 4-1 loss at Tottenham Hotspur dropped Villa down to 6th place in the Premier League table. In addition to taking 1 point from 2 top-flight matches since beating Bologna, Duran's goal was not enough to prevent the Villains losing 2-1 at home to Crystal Palace in the EFL Cup. So they will be keen to get straight back on track. Having excelled on their travels all season long, winning 5 and losing just 1 of 7 away matches across all competitions, they can hit the road fully confident of collecting more points in Belgium. History will not be on Club Brugge's side when playing host to Aston Villa for the very first time, as their winless run against English opposition stretches back 14 matches, of which they have lost 11, while shipping no fewer than 14 goals in the last 3. The Belgian side have already conceded 6 in this term's Champions League, losing 3-0 at home to Borussia Dortmund and 3-1 against AC Milan at San Siro, either side of a 1-0 victory over Sturm Graz. Like Villa, Club Brugge took part in the Conference League last season, coming through 3 qualifying rounds before finishing first in their group and ultimately reaching the semifinals. But life amid Europe's elite has proved more challenging. European Cup runners-up to Liverpool back in 1978, the Blauwart have more recently won just 3 of their last 21 home matches in the Champions League proper, losing each of the last 3 while failing to score. After claiming the club's 4th domestic title in 5 years, Nicky Hyen's side have started their defense well enough, though they trail Pro League pacesetters Genk by 7 points after 13 matches. Having just beaten old foes Anderlecht and then mid-table OH Leuven, Club Brugge have now won 4 of their last 5 games in all competitions, and that defeat in Milan is their sole setback in 8. Team news. Once again, Unai Emery faces a welcome dilemma relating to his starting striker, as Ollie Watkins is Aston Villa's leading Premier League scorer on 5 goals, 1 more than Johan Duran, whose 4 have all come as a substitute. However, Colombia international Duran scored the winner against Bayern, started versus Bologna, and has racked up 8 goals across all competitions. After welcoming Tyrone Mings and Boubacar Kamara back from long-term knee injuries, Villa's only absentee is backup midfielder Ross Barkley, who missed the trip to Spurs and may be ruled out until after the international break. With Barkley unavailable and Kamara still working his way back to peak fitness, ex-Anderlecht duo Yuri Tielemans and Amadou Onana should run the visitors' engine room in Bruges. Meanwhile, The host's chief concern regards Gustav Nielsen, who recently returned from a calf injury, scoring 5 minutes his introduction as a substitute but subsequently sat out the weekend win in Leuven. Rafael Onyedika was sent off at San Siro, so he must serve a one-match ban, possibly offering Hugo Vettelsson a rare chance to start. Either Romeo Vermont or Ferran Jutgla is expected to feature up front, while captain Hans Vanaken starts in midfield and veteran goalkeeper Simon Mignolet provides Club Brugge's last line of defense. Club Brugge possible starting lineup: Mignolet, Cees, Ordóñez, Mecheli, De Kuiper, Jashari, Vettelsson, Skov Olsen, Vanaken, Solis, Vermont. Aston Villa possible starting lineup: Martinez, Konsa, Carlos, Torres, Matson, Onana, Tielemans, McGinn, Rogers, Ramsey, Duran. We say, Club Brugge 1-2 Aston Villa. Across Club Brugge's last 15 Champions League matches, they have either conceded at least 2 goals or kept a clean sheet, managing to do the latter on 6 occasions. It may be asking too much to keep Aston Villa's attack at bay for 90 minutes, though, and the hosts are set to suffer another defeat. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.